All right, good, because I'm going to pick Max.
Okay, that's good.
We just started the stream, so...
Fine.
All right, hold on. Let's pull up the stream. Meow, so I can see what we're looking at twice. Anyway, welcome back to another installment of the North American E-Racing League. Tonight we're going road course racing for the third night in a row. We had the trucks at the Glen on Tuesday, Xfinity, same track yesterday, and the Cup Series here on Thursday. As always, I'm K Keenitz22 with Alan in the booth. How are you, Mr. Allen, after running a full 100%er last night at the Glen?
I'm not gonna lie, my left leg was pretty sore after that one. Not used to breaking that much all in that short amount of time, but yeah, it was a fun race. This one's gonna be fun too. Excited to watch it. Should be a good battle for the winner.
We got some guys who really know how to get around this place. As always, our resident pro leaguer Max Boost. He's always fast at not only the road courses but any track we go to. And then you got somebody that you're looking at, and who might that be?
That is Sharp 24. This man can run some Glen. He is extremely fast. I'm pretty sure him and Max Boost are pretty equal here. Very similar times. So it's gonna be a good race for sure between them two.
I certainly hope so. We need a show after after last night. So.
Oh man, last night got really spread out. I mean, there was no battles in the top five. I think they Nick lapped up to sixth last night, so there's only 5 cars on the lead lap, and they were nowhere close to each other. So
right. So speaking of fast people at the Glen, out of the guys in the race tonight, the fastest on the leaderboards is Nick, actually. So he might be another one to watch out for because he was hauling the mail last night in the Xfinity cars.
He was,
and he's got a call up from the Xfinity series tonight. So we'll see. I
didn't know that. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
we'll see if he can translate that speed. Yeah, he's gotta watch out for that. Another TJR driver. Those guys have been just unreal on the road courses this season. Should be. We got a field full of 16, nobody out. We got a couple questionables and lights out, and Captain Killam, who was having some power issues. Hopefully he gets that back in time. It's always fun to watch him navigate around these tracks, even though he's not the biggest fan of road courses.
Sharp was supposed to race last night, but he had power issues too.
He was.
But he's all good for tonight, which is the more important race for him since he's in the Cup Series.
Since it's actually for points, absolutely.
Yeah, and he's got a spot in the playoffs right now, I believe. I think he's around 5th. So
I think he's around there as well. He's had a pretty solid season so far. Relatively consistent. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. I believe Ronnie is out though. I take that back. I think he said he was out. But
it says he's in, but he might be out. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I was looking in the Cup chat. He did say he is going to miss the race.
Gotcha.
Well,
okay.
Well, as we sit here and wait, I think I know who you're picking because we already kind of alluded to it. So I'll just let you say it again. Let me straight out ask you this time. Who are you picking to win, Alan?
Sharp.
Okay.
I think. Well, Max is the obvious choice for. I mean, he hasn't lost a road course yet this season. And they've run like 4 or 5 at this point. Yeah,
he's the undefeated road course champion so far.
Yeah, but if there's one track he's going to lose at, it's going to be Watkins, Glen, and it's going to be the Sharp. So I'm going to pick Sharp. Sleeper is Gator because I know he's really good here too.
We know Gator loves those road courses, huh?
Yeah, he loves some Glen.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to pick Nick.
Oh, bold.
Well, I don't want to pick the obvious, but we'll pick Nick.
Yeah, let's all be clear. Max should be the favorite, and I mean he should be. There's no question. But
should doesn't always mean a win. So we got it. That's why they race the races here.
But like horse betting odds, he should be like 5-2 or something like that.
He's
like,
actually 2-5. You lose money. You lose money if he wins.
Yeah, I mean that's what it should be. So. So we got let's see, we got Max on the pole with a oh my gosh, with a 106.4. That is monstrous. Nick with a 106.7 though. Dang. So Nick's right with him on pace there. Sharp in third.
It's going to be all about
Jag.
consistency.
Yeah, I don't think Nick has the consistency to hang with Max and Sharp though. That's why I didn't pick him.
We'll find out.
But he's very consistent last night, so I don't know.
And let's not forget that the second place starter actually has the preferred line going into turns 1. So
yes, that is true. So Jag is 4th, OG is 5th, even though he hates road courses. Gator Mike's 6th, and that's all I can see. So. Well, I know OG can put down a time. I don't know if he has the consistency to hang. So we'll see how he does tonight. I can tell you for a fact, in the pure chat, he has said multiple times how much he hates road courses.
OG, so, yes,
yes,
he made that clear in the cup chat too.
Yes, he's a man that prefers the ovals.
That he does, and weird strategies as well.
Weird strategies,
as we've always said. As we're waiting for them to start.
Looks like they're counting down, so it should
they
be
are.
Pretty shortly.
That they are. Waiting for the all good.
I didn't get 15 invites from Gator this time, so that's nice.
I only got 2. This is crap. They hate us.
I got 1 from K-Bart and 2 from Gator, so should be fun.
Well, send us more. I send out like 7.
Oh, well. I mean, I guess you never be too sorry. I'll get in there and I'll send you some.
Oh, you're good. I'm just giving you crap now. All right, looks like we can join. Blue screen time. This is going to be a long race. How many laps is it? 90 laps or something? Crap like that? My goodness.
I could check for you if you're curious.
Believe it's 90. As
Don't
like
ask me about stage lengths.
Max with the pole here.
Yeah.
I don't know about stage lengths. So what were they in the Xfinity race? Like 18 and 17 or something like that?
It was like 2017, like 47 or something like that.
That sounds okay. Yeah. That sounds about right. I was thinking of the truck race. They were 18 and I think 17, and then like 37 or whatever to the end.
Yeah.
As we are
Xfinity
loading.
race was a good race though. Truck race. We won't talk about what happened in that.
Yeah, we do not. The Xfinity race was much more enjoyable to be a part of. As we head into turn 1, we got Nick in the lead here, as he had that preferred line because he qualified second.
Yeah, I expect Max to be pretty. What's the word? Laid back.
They are teammates, so he might cut a little more slack to Nick as opposed to possibly somebody else. But it's still the opening laps, and they're not gonna.
Yeah, I don't expect them to push at all, really.
Not yet. You got to feel out your car and figure out everybody else's braking points around you, and just kind of see how everybody else races the track. Because with road courses, it's a little more. There's a little more.
Dry.
Yeah, exactly. There's more variation as opposed to an oval, especially in this game.
Yep. Curve.
So what did you? If you
OG already has massive front end damage. You love to see that.
Wow. Well.
I don't know what happened there, but not what he wanted. I can tell you that.
No. And it just probably adds to his hatred for road courses anyway.
Oh, yeah. It amplified. Oh, Jag looking inside of... Oh,
he got
Sharp. He got loose on the curb.
Yeah, Jag hit that curb, and just... If you hit those curbs on these road courses, they just kick you right or left, whichever way you're turning, and it's a tough scene when you just kind of lose it there. As we got... Behind them is Sharp, then Jag Boy... OG had a pretty decent qualifying lap, though.
Yeah,
since it goes in order. Ooh, Gator off in the bus stop.
I will mention, 82 lap race last night. I only made one mistake, and that was accelerating too hard on the curb off of turn 1. I went right into the inside wall.
Yeah, I did that.
I mean, watch the curbs here. It can get you. Catch you out real quick,
especially in turn 1 because that is such a heavy acceleration zone. Because you want that fast run up through the S's as we just scroll through the field.
Yeah. Also, that curb off of the last corner. I'm not sure what the number is, but the curb off the last corner can really catch you out too.
We'll just call it the last corner.
Yeah. I don't. They don't count some of the corners as corners, so I don't really know. You know what I mean? In theory, I would count every corner, whenever you turn the wheel. So like.
there's 1, and then the chicane, the S's is essentially 3
4.
by itself, and the bus stop is, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4.
But the bus stop is just the bus stop. I don't even think it has a number. It's just called the bus stop, and then the carousel.
Yeah, but don't you turn the wheel going into it? Like you turn in right, then left, then right. So.
But the track doesn't actually give it a number. It just says bus stop.
The track is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
Max is still in hot pursuit of his teammate Nick here, but I think he's. I don't want to say he's holding back, but he's just. He's biding his time, waiting for him to make a mistake. I think.
Or I mean, he's probably content to ride there until like 2 or 3 laps to go in the stage. So.
I mean, there's no sense in pushing anything at the moment, especially with your teammate up there.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be pushing it if it was my worst enemy in front of me. So.
I mean, Nick's got nothing to lose. He's not running for points. He's going for the win, and I mean, Max kind of has a stranglehold on the most wins in the series so far, which I wouldn't. It's not a huge surprise, especially since he hasn't lost on a road course, which they've run three already.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Canadian Tire,
I think they've run
Mid-Ohio, and Road America. This is the 4th.
And Sonoma. They run Sonoma.
Oh, yeah. So he is 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's 4 for 4.
Pretty crazy.
And then he's also won like 3 other races. I think he has 7 wins. And he hasn't even started every race yet.
No, he hasn't
started every race.
That just shows how good he is, and let's not forget he's a nice guy as well. He's very, very humble. Great guy to talk to.
I'm not positive on this, but I think his win percentage is over 50% this season.
It's very high. Actually,
I don't think he's started 14 races. So, looking on the outside of Nick here,
he is.
He got the better run off.
He's going to try and undercut him going into 1 there. He's going to go for that run off and get. Ooh! They get into each other.
And Nick killed him. Oh no!
It looks like Nick got loose. I think they both got loose. Oh man. Max has heavy front end damage now.
Yes, he does.
Heavy front end damage.
That's just unfortunate. Because, I mean, Nick just accelerated. I don't know if it was on the curb, but Nick just accelerated too hard trying to, gap him because he knew he was going to have to cut back. But,
absolutely. Just honest mistake there.
Just got loose. Yeah. I mean, it happens.
Lucky for... Whoop. Dollar and swear jar. Lucky for Max, though, it's just the first stage. But, so I pulled up the Cup stats, and Max has raced 14 races, and he has 8 wins. So, yes, he does have...
He has 8 wins?
Yes.
Oh, dang. I thought he only had 7. Well...
We're going to see where he... So, he won 4.
He won Dover. That's the only other one I know.
I'm looking. Oh, Max is pitting now. Probably not a bad idea.
Nah, he has tons of damage. He's gonna lose a ton of time riding out there.
So let's see.
I mean, he also knows how good he is. So you won't.
True.
Coming through the field.
So he won Mid-Ohio.
Yeah.
He won. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll through all the results here. There's so many more races than the Truck Series. He won at Road America. He also won at what was Gateway, so Worldwide Technology.
Oh yeah, he did win that one up there.
Canadian Tire, so there's 2 in a row. He also won at New Hampshire, Sonoma, and
Dover. I think it's the last one.
I believe it was Dover. I think you're right. Pocono.
Oh, I didn't know you won Pocono. That's Hazel.
And Dover, yes.
Pocono, Dover. Yeah.
Anyway.
So what we're saying here is he's really, really good.
Sharp is running down Nick right now, though.
Oh, really? I'm back here on Draven looking at this like little 4-car battle for
Jag Boy's hanging up there as well, so any mistake by Nick right now, he's got people hot on this rail. I was on Max the whole time looking, so apologies for watching a damaged car run around the
track. Kelvin also has big front end damage. Not sure what happened there. He might have pitted to fix it, but yeah. We're gonna come up here to Dick and watch Sharp run him down and pass him.
That's I'm on Nick right now, looking backwards. Should be.
I might get on Jag here and look forward.
not a bad idea. And so, oh my god, I can't formulate a sentence right now. What do you think is the key to running this track? I know you ran it in the Xfinity cars, but if you were to translate it to a Cup car, where would your key?
Honestly, the key is just consistency.
Absolutely.
Especially,
sharp.
Oh, sharp. You can get really loose. So, one, we need to talk about turn one since we've seen so many issues. See, what happened there is he jumped the curb and got on the gas too hard, and he lost the back end when he did that. So if you're gonna hop the curb coming off of one, you either need to have the wheel straight or be off the gas, or I mean both would be good too. But
you almost want to run it wide, so you almost want to run it wide so you keep your speed up, but you're not on the curb, because the last thing you want to do is shift while you're on it, because that's
even
when
the
you're
throttle on it is bad.
But when if you're on the throttle and then you shift, that will especially just
you're gone.
Send you into the nether regions.
But you can be on the throttle if you have the wheel straight.
Yes.
I did that a lot last night. I usually, what I was doing, I was taking the entry a little slower so I could get the run off and then up the S's and stuff.
Right.
So there's a lot of time where I accelerated and I could have stayed on the curb. But I jumped it with the wheel straight. You just carry more speed and you don't have to worry about spinning out, so
Absolutely.
Anyways, back to what you're saying. The key to this is consistency, because I mean there's a lot of places where you can just straight biff it. Oh, Sharp just went straight around the outside of Jag there.
That was an impressive move right there. He got such a good run coming out of the S's, as we hear him redline down the backstretch there.
Jag might have lifted there when he saw him on his outside, just to make sure there's no...
Probably not a bad... I mean, it's still early in the race, so not a bad idea.
Yeah. I feel like it shouldn't have been that easy. Anywho, there's so many places you can really mess it up here. The corner they're coming into, if you're on Sharp here, the second to last corner, you can really mess that up if you hop the curb. Over here too, just like turn one. I mean the S's are tricky too. You can get too wide going into the third S, and I mean you can just spin it right there. You can get really loose because the camber kind of falls off.
Right.
And you can get loose it. But if we're talking lap time here, the key to the lap time is the bus stop. Because if you nail that, I mean, you can take that so fast if you hit it right. But if you don't hit it right, we have a caution.
We have a caution. We have somebody in the chat, Alexis Harita Jr. No, the 9 car is not leading. He was in second place.
So yeah, what I was saying, I mean, if you hit the bus stop right, you can take it so fast. But if you mess it up, you can literally lose half a second.
Oh yeah.
Just in the bus stop, and you lose so much time. So the key is really, but you can also just absolutely just ruin your night by taking it wrong. The key is to take it fast, but also conservatively, because in order to take it fast, you gotta be really close to the barrier on the inside going in. You really gotta be aggressive on the curves, which also can lead to mistakes. Finding a good, consistent, I'm taking this fast, but I'm not risking spinning out, is the key. The
last curb in the bus stop, you have to be really careful to not put all 4 tires on it, because it'll almost just like lift you off the ground and throw you dead to the left. It's just unreal. As Nick leads him to the green here.
Yeah. Also, if that's the game doesn't give you a penalty for... Jag just sent it on him.
Ooh, Nick with a great crossover there.
Yeah, it was a really good crossover.
It looks like Sharp
he
ended up
fixing
his damage. Probably not a bad idea.
5th or 6th, yeah.
Still early.
Yeah, but also, the game doesn't give you a penalty, but...
We will give
the
you a
league might give you a penalty if you get too close to that guardrail on the last part of the bus stop. So.
You're not supposed... the game won't give you a penalty, so you could cut down almost 2 seconds off of a normal lap time if you wanted to, but
we're actually
we try and run it.
The track here.
We try and run it how it's meant to be run. Ooh, I think Draven just got in. I think Draven is around back there. I saw that on Sharp stream.
Ooh, OG's around too.
OG's
somebody else back
there. OG, if he makes it through the night, that'll be a win for him, I think, at this point.
Kelvin's back here instead of Swamp. They got some damage. That might have been from earlier, though. I'm not sure.
Oh, Kelvin's got big time damage.
We're going to ride with Max Boost here and watch him carve through this field like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Looks like he's in what, 4th right now, chasing down Sharp.
No, that is
oh, that's Joe. Oh yeah.
Max just passed K-Bart for I think this is 6th.
I believe
7th,
so.
I'm sorry. He just passed him for 7th.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna ride on board here and
yeah, I got the chase cam rolling for Max right now.
Yeah.
This is going to be a clinic on how to get around this place.
Yeah, just watch this man for a few laps, and then we won't even have to say anything. You'll be good. You're like, oh, I know how to run Watkins Glen now. Yeah.
Yeah, he makes it look extremely easy.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part of the track? I guess like the most fun part to drive.
Honestly, when you nail the S's, it feels so good.
It does.
Honestly, the whole like, I know we're not in F1, but like the second sector, what it would be.
Oh yeah.
So like up the S's through the bus stop and then off the carousel. If you can nail that section, it feels amazing. It's
yes,
so good.
And you just carry so much speed because it's such a speed-heavy portion of the track that setting up those S's is very, very important.
Yeah, I mean, the S's is my favorite part. If you nail it, oh, gosh, you're just hauling into the bus stop. Good feeling, good feeling.
As they got about 5.5 laps to go. They're coming to 5 to go here.
Yeah, Max got past Lewis there for, I believe that was 6th.
I believe so as well.
Yes, it was 6th. Looking on, I think this is...
Gator. That is Gator. In the masked Corey LaJoy.
Oh, gotcha.
Gator's doing a little lawn mowing there.
Yeah, I will say it's really hard to, because I don't know what braking points you use, but for the bus stop I use that line across the track, and when you're behind somebody, it's really hard to see that.
Oh, absolutely. It can really throw off your timing of when you want to start slowing down.
Yeah,
same with this corner too. Like if you're directly behind somebody, the second to last corner, I should say.
Yeah, that's why I like to peek out in those two corners just so I can see the line on the track. Because there's not a lot of markers like on the guardrail or fence.
No, there's not.
So Gator looking inside of Max here, or I mean not Max.
Joe, we got 2 1 cars because you already heard is actually the Kurt Busch car, and then Max is himself because he was in the Pro League and that is in the game.
Man. That's still so cool. Sorry. Anyways.
That he is in the game? Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah.
Lord knows I'm not good enough for that, so.
I'm not either. I feel like I'm decent, but I'm not on his level by any stretch of the imagination.
I'm alright.
Oh.
Ooh, Gator's trying to make a move.
Inside of the bus stop.
I think
that's bold. And, I mean, in that situation, you just have to let him go, honestly.
Oh, absolutely.
If you try to go too wide through there, you're both dead. He's both gonna spin out.
It's not gonna end well. I think Max realized that, so he backed off a little bit, and he was just kind of waiting for them to make a mistake, as the one car is trying to pass the other one car.
Yeah, he didn't have the best carousel there.
He did not.
Yeah, I expected Gator to pull away here after he got past Hurd.
Yeah,
he's pretty good here.
You already heard he's not the most fond of road course racing.
Yeah, so
he's consistent, but he won't. He's much like myself, where I'll run consistent laps, but I won't run those crazy heaters that some people are putting down.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle there. I can run some fast laps, but I feel like I'm pretty consistently fast-ish.
As I believe Max is up to 5th. He's about 4 seconds, about 5 seconds behind Sharp in 3rd, and about 8.5 seconds behind the leader, as he makes a pass on Gator here going into the bus stop.
Yeah, Gator just let him go.
Well done. That's textbook pass.
Honestly, there's no point of battling Max. He's so much faster.
As well,
yeah, there's honestly no point.
I think something happened to Jagboy. He just lost like 2.5 seconds.
Oh, really? To Nick?
In the.
Okay.
I think he's got a little damage now. He might have gotten loose in the carousel.
Okay, so what I've been watching Max here, and he takes the carousel on the bottom. As me personally, I like a more diamond style.
Right.
But if he's running the bottom the whole corner, then I feel like I should be running the bottom the whole corner. You know what I mean?
That's what I was. Yeah. I mean, I think it's the fastest.
I was debating that last night when I was all by myself for like 40 laps. I was like, how am I which line's faster? But I didn't have anybody to race against, so I couldn't really tell. So,
I mean, obviously, it's the shortest way around, and
somebody in the grass.
And I think that you can still get quite a decent amount of speed, because what I'll do through here is I generally go through in third, but then there's a point where I downshift to second to get the car to turn, back up to third, and then that's when you haul off and use that little runoff area that we see these guys use.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's the best way to do that.
And it's the same in all three series, because, I mean, in theory they're geared differently because they have different amounts of power, but the game kind of treats them the same. You almost shift at the same points and whatnot, so...
I mean, it's just easier to do that way. It'd be really complex if they're different.
Well, you know, maybe they should do that.
I mean, it'd be harder for the casual player to switch between cars, you know. But,
oh well. As they just took 2 to go.
Yes, they did.
Well, maybe they should just make it like maybe they should just have F1 make it. It'd be way better.
Codemasters makes it really good. Too bad they're a British company and probably know nothing about NASCAR.
But I guarantee you they could make a better game than 704.
Probably.
Be great. Anyway, Nick still has a pretty sizable lead on Jagboy. Looks like it's about 2.5, 3 seconds now.
I can tell you it is 2.5.
He's coming to the white flag. Jagboy in pursuit. Sharp there in third. Max in fourth. Max has been hunting down Sharp, though, a little bit. He's cut off about a second or so over these last couple laps.
Yeah, but he's not going to catch him.
Oh, no. Not in this stage.
So, surprises in the first stage. I mean, the top 5 is pretty much how I expected, except Jagboy. I didn't expect Jagboy to be this fast. He has been good at road courses, but I didn't. I just generally expect him to be up there. So good on him.
Let's
but
see.
everybody else in the top 5, I expected to be there.
Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah, these are the people that we know, like Watkins, Glen, etc. Let's see. Jagboy finished 6th at Sonoma.
That's not bad. Okay, maybe I just slept on it a little bit. I hate Sonoma, so...
Road America, he finished 4th. Canadian Tire, he finished 12th. Where's Mid-Ohio?
That was really early in the season.
It was.
Like 3rd or 4th race.
It was the 4th race. Yeah, 4th race. He finished 10th. So he's
picked it up. Okay.
Putting in the work, so...
Yeah.
As, I believe Nick is going to win the stage here, followed by Jagboy, Sharp, Max Boost, and
Gator.
Believe Gator will be there. Yeah, Gator's going to finish 5th.
I expected Sharp to be a little faster in comparison, so we'll see if he can pick it up here.
I think I have his stream up as well. I think he might have been pushing a little hard in certain spots, but...
Yeah, I think he needs to calm down and get a rhythm. He can definitely win this race.
Oh, for sure. And these guys haven't pitted yet, so maybe he's got like some adjustments he can put in.
Yeah. Actually, they had a caution.
Oh, yeah.
So, and Sharp pitted to fix his damage, so he's probably has this.
Never mind. Ignore me.
He might change it, though. You never know. Really impressive by Nick, though. He led pretty much the whole race except for that restart in the first corner where he got back on Jag there. So that was really impressive. I didn't expect him to be that dominant.
He's a big fan of Watkins Glen, I believe.
He's a big fan of all road courses.
It's true. He is very good at them too.
Road America too.
All right. So we had 20 laps in that stage?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Sharp lost 2 spots there. He might have some damage. Yeah.
I think he might have. I know. I thought Jagboy would lose more spots than he did, because I thought he had some damage too.
Maybe he didn't fix it. I sent it again. Nick held it though. Oh, Jag got loose. Max Boost looking outside into the S's, backs out. Very smart move.
This is one place you do not want to go 2x2 unless you absolutely have to.
Sharp said, well, I don't care about you, and just moved Gator. You hate to see it.
I'm sure Gator will love that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he went Jag just...
Jagboy for sure got a course penalty.
That's a course penalty from the game. We'll see it for the stage, unless it's a caution.
That was... man, he was going in there probably like 180 miles an hour.
Yeah.
My God.
I mean, you do have to break a considerable amount earlier when you're in the draft with somebody.
Oh, for sure.
I was actually surprised how much earlier I had to break last night when I was in the draft.
Right, yeah, I noticed that.
I didn't think it'd be that much, but actually, you have to break quite a bit earlier. So you probably just caught out by that a little bit.
Yeah, from the trucks to the Xfinity cars, from racing on both Tuesday and Wednesday, it was crazy noticeable.
Yeah.
Like the difference.
Yeah. I mean, especially coming up the S's here at the end of the bus stop, you're already going so fast. If you're in the draft, I mean, you're in the draft for a solid amount of time as well. So you probably just underestimated how much earlier you had to break. Mess up a little bit.
Right. And I know, like, even when I was by myself, like, if you get spread out, at some point you can kind of, like, get yourself in a lull and just completely blow a breaking point.
Yeah,
I did, as you saw last night.
A little scared there, but we're all good.
I was trying to let you go. I looked backwards, and then all of a sudden...
no contact made.
Well, that's because you planned for the worst, because I went full dodo bird mode right there and just... I should probably stop. And then I panicked, and I just didn't hit the brakes, and I was like, I'm just going to go way off the course.
Yeah, I was wondering what you're doing. I'm like... I like pulled alongside you and I broke and I didn't see you behind me, so I'm like, did he expect me to brake later or something? And then you just sent it through the Jimmy Johnson turn one. I'm like, oh, maybe he freaked out, expected me to be deeper, and he was like, I don't want to mess him up, and just sent it straight through.
That's exactly what happened. I also thought that I was still farther away from the corner because like I said, I was using the right stick to look backwards, and then just all of a sudden the corner was there, and I was like, all right, just gonna gas it now.
Yeah, I broke earlier because you were pretty narrow, so I'm like, man, this could go bad. So I just broke a little earlier. Just a little cautious. I had like a 12-second lead to the guy behind me, so it was all fucking
I was just trying to get out of the way at that point.
I appreciate it. I did think all the lap cars should get out of the way. They did a really good job last night of not being too...
True story.
Too chicaney.
No, they're not moving roadblocks.
Yeah. Moving chicanes.
So, somebody who we haven't talked about all night, NR Lewis is up to 4th. I know he likes the Glen as well.
Oh, really?
Did you happen to see who's in 5th?
Is that OG?
It is
That's
OG.
crazy if that's OG.
OG's in 5th.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, that it's slightly contributed to Jag blowing the bus stop and Sharp sending Gator into the wall, and this is...
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's still there.
But yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. It looks like he's hunting down Lewis, too. I'm going to go back to him. This is probably the only battle we got, really.
Max is catching up to Nick, actually.
That's what I thought. It looked like he was pulling away from Sharp. I'm kind of surprised about it. I thought Sharp would be a little quicker than this.
Nick is showing out right now, though. He's doing...
I'm going to be honest. Yeah, Nick and Max are, I'd say, a half step above Sharp's pace right now.
Yeah, it looks like... I mean, Sharp's running fast laps here and there, but I think he's just making like more small mistakes throughout the...
Yeah, I think he's pushing it a tad too hard.
Yeah, I just saw what he did in the carousel, and that was... he took it way wide, which you can't do that.
We got Jag looking on the inside of Gator here. This is pretty much only back. Oh, and he gets in the grass and biffs it.
Max is right on Nick's bumper now.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm coming up to that then. Oh, crunch pitted. I'm not sure why.
Might have had some damage.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, okay. Nick's just gonna let him go.
Nick is going to let him on by. Probably smart for this point in the race. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Nick, you don't want Sharp catching up to you. So.
For now, yeah.
Good move there. Yeah, for now. So,
plus, also, for Nick, at this stage doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. So I just want to stay as high as possible, and battling Max for the lead ain't gonna do much favors.
Sharp is taking a really interesting line through the carousel. I don't know if that's on purpose or if he's just going in a little hot, but...
No, that's the second lap in a row. I think it is on purpose. I'm not sure, because running that wide, I mean, you do get a good exit, but I'm not sure if he's making up all that time with the straightaway speed he gains.
I don't think so. You have to hug that line from what we've seen from these two up front.
Yeah, I feel like, Crunch has come off pit road, right?
Crunch is coming out. I was going to say, he's coming out at a bad time. Yeah, they're gonna make it by clean.
Okay. What we should mention, this pit road exit is kind of nasty.
It's such
Really
a terrible
difficult.
spot. Yeah.
It's a really terrible spot, and it's really hard. I mean, it's really easy just to spin it, getting on the power a little too hard.
Oh, and then there's that. Let's not forget that safer, I'll put in quotes, barrier that's just right there. That if you hit it like Kev Bro did last night, you'll get like 19 seconds worth of damage.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, so I mean, you really gotta be careful coming off pit road.
As we'll go through the field a little bit here.
In green conditions. Yeah, I think the closest battle was OG and
Lewis.
OG got past Lewis for 4.
Ooh, he did.
Big moves. We got a pure 3-4. Love to see it.
Which is very surprising considering OG was just saying all day how much he did not like road courses.
I think a lot of people underestimate how good this guy is at this game. He hasn't been able to run a lot of the Cup Series races, but last year in the Xfinity Series, he won like 4 or 5 races and the championship.
That he did.
So he is extremely good at this game. I think a lot, and just because he hasn't raced a lot, I think people kind of forget how good he is.
Oh, for sure. That's, I mean, like with anything, the skill comes with practice for sure. And if he puts the time in, he can be better than almost anybody. So.
Yeah, last week, where were they at Monday?
Monday.
Or were they off? I remember the last race. What happened?
Hold on.
I don't remember.
I have the schedule up.
Contact, please. By the way, Max is pulling away from Nick like I expected.
Pocono.
Yeah. So OG was bad fast at Pocono, and he lagged out before he even got in the race.
That's too bad.
I feel like that could have been his race to win.
Crunch has huge damage. I don't know if that was post pit stop or not, but
no, I think that was pre pit stop, and
I think that
doesn't update this.
I think that was post because remember the leaders had passed him already.
No, that was him coming off pit road though. I think he pitted to fix the damage, and the game just doesn't update the visual context after you pit.
Terrible. Come on, 7-0.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Crunch into the wall. All right,
Nick hit the wall off the last corner.
Let's scroll back up to Max. Ooh.
I think we have a caution.
I think we do have a caution. If you're sharp, you're loving this.
Yes, sir. Get you a stage one. I don't know who that was for. Looks like the top 10 is pretty much in the same position. So I'm not really sure what happened. Maybe we can flip through.
That's what I'm looking for.
Crunch's damage was like that when he came off pit roads. I don't think it was him.
You already heard as big damage.
It might have been him then.
But he's all by his lonesome. Who crashed? Swamp has. I'm not really sure. Swamp has a little bit of nose damage. His hood's all a little crinkled.
Gator's head's crinkled too. So maybe it was. I think Swamp and Gator were around each other, so it might have been them too.
Anyway. Maybe. Anyway, this should be a good. Yeah, we'll see how hard Nick and Sharp send it into the first corner with Max directly in their sights and Nick alongside of him, and we'll see what OG does too.
Teammates on the front row, teammates on the second row. Looks like Swamp sent Sharp there.
Swamp got in a little hot. Max is going to use every bit of that runoff area. OG looking
for second.
Little contact up the S's. This is dangerous.
Send it, brother.
This is dangerous.
This is really bad. OG can really loose right there. It's still side by side.
This is unreal.
This is awesome.
Unreal. I know when
Max already has the second lead.
When you're on that outside like OG was, that wall can sneak up on you there. It can just get crazy tight. Another caution.
Another caution. I don't know what happened there either. When you're on the outside there like OG was, you can get that wall's coming, you turn more, and then you just snap loose there too.
Oh, for sure.
That's also really
Gator
easy
and
to do.
Crunch off the pace. K-Bart as well.
Oh, fun. You know what? This next restart, I'm going to go to the last person. I'm just going to watch, see what happens. Because we missed all 3 cautions, I think. Yes. We don't really know what happened. So.
You look forward from the back, and I'll look backwards from the front.
Yeah, I'm gonna look forward from the back, see if we can have a little more clarity to what's happening here. They should come back to green with 5 or 6 laps to go on the stage. So.
I think so.
Let me circle back here to Gator.
Nick is twitching a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't.
He was twitching a little bit last night, but he was all right for the most part. So
yeah, once it cleared up, it was all good. Nick's gonna drive it in there. Draven giving OG a little push there.
Man, that's the highest Draven's been all night.
Well, he's shown his prowess on the road courses,
Yeah.
and the other road courses. Max and Nick
Definitely
up through the
Canadian
S is too
tire.
wide. OG, huge run. Oh my,
Oh, he's looking inside?
he is.
Oh.
This is getting wild. This is going to be an interesting bus stop here. OG thought better of it. Probably not a bad move. He's going to hope to get that run coming out. Ooh, he hit that curb. Looks like he might have got real loose there.
I just like to point out Sharp's in like 8th or 9th. Looks like he might have pitted there when some other people might have stayed out.
Which that might
so
not
he's
be
got
a
some-
bad move to prepare. As long as you can keep your car
Yeah.
free of damage, that might be a good move headed into stage 3.
Yeah, so we'll see if he can get back to stage points here, because I know he's going to want that. Ooh, Kelvin real wide in the second last corner. I really need to... I'm looking up the turn names. I'm tired of calling them that.
I believe
Give me
it's seven turns now.
the-
Like there's turn 1 and then the S's are kind of just like 1.
I'm looking at here.
I don't know.
So the S's are 2, 3, 4.
Okay. The bus stop is in a
Carrot-
corner. Carousel is 5, and then there's 6, 7, right?
we got the whole boot and heel. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. I
No,
was
we-
looking at the full track.
We need the NASCAR track. Come on now.
Yeah, we need NASCAR. Wouldn't it be cool if the NASCAR track did the whole track? That'd be dope.
704. Gator mentioned this on the Xfinity one in the broadcasts, and as they're coming to 2 to go here. They would probably find a way to screw it up,
Oh, you're definitely right there.
much like the carousel at Sonoma.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of elevation in that boot part, so they probably would mess it up.
Nick ran real wide. We got a crazy battle. Oh, Max got by him pretty easily.
I'm stuck. I volunteered to go into the back to watch the crash, and nothing happened. So now I just missed out on the whole front.
Well, now you can come back up front.
Yeah. Looks like Jag, Draven, and Sharp are gonna have a good battle here for 4th.
They are. I'm looking back from OG at the moment at them.
I'm gonna look forward from Sharp here.
There we go. I got Jag now. Didn't have to scroll too far. Ooh, Jag. Broke a little late there.
Yeah, you want really wide. Draven's gonna be looking up the inside here.
Draven's
going
got
to
the
S's.
he's got the preferred line in the first corner, but maybe he'll cut his teammates some slack. Sharp is loving this. He's just catching back up to these guys.
Yeah, he's right on Draven's bumper now. He had to check up though, because he really can't make a move in
No,
that situation.
You can't.
I mean, there's literally nowhere to go.
The last thing you want to do through there is try and take a 3 wide. We saw that in the truck series at one point, and
Oh, are you serious?
as
I don't
a
even suggest.
as a heart attack, serious as a heart attack.
I don't even suggest 2 wide through there. Like, I'm backing out if I'm 2 wide with somebody, unless it's like 5 go or something.
I got
I'm-
put into the wall at some point from that. But anyway,
dang.
back to this race. Sharp and Draven got a pretty decent battle going here.
Yeah.
Where's Max? I want to see if he's cut into Nick's lead a little bit. Ooh, he is. He's got. I think they're coming to 1 to go now. I think they just took the white flag in the stage, which I'm gonna make a pit stop myself after this. I'll just leave it on whoever the leader is, and
Alright.
yep, they just took the white flag. They got about half a lap to go.
Sharp looking inside, Draven going in the S's. Makes the pass.
Ooh, I'm seeing.
I think that's 5th.
This is going to be a great stage finish. Max, remember how Max set up Draven at Canadian
Yeah.
Tire? I think he's doing the same thing right now.
Okay, I'm going to circle through here. Oh, yep. He's right there. I
think he's hunting him. See, Max is taking that wide line too. Maybe that's something to do on
Yeah.
worn tires.
or maybe it's just to set up a move, maybe. If you're all by
He's
yourself,
got
the
a
bottom might
huge run. Nick's going to defend the bottom here in 6.
This is exactly what he did to Draven.
This is exactly what Max wanted to see. He's going to get that run, and he's going to look to the. Nick is just playing all sorts of defense right now. This is unreal.
crossover.
Oh.
Good move by Nick there. He didn't give up the bottom for the crossover.
That was Nick played the perfect defense there.
Yeah, that was good. You can't overshoot that corner in that situation and
I
get
think-
Max to cut back.
So it was Nick, Max, Jagboy,
OG, Jag, and then
OG,
Sharp.
and then Sharp. Okay, that's what I thought. Cool.
Oh, actually, Jag got OG at the line there.
Mhm.
Oh, dang. That's I mean, good job, Jag.
It's your teammate. It's all right.
Okay, cool.
You can cheer a little.
Okay, I mean, I do that a lot. People are probably annoyed at this point.
Nah. Well, I mean, you were in the booth when I blew everybody's ears off when Lewis somehow won.
Oh, I mean,
Three,
to be honest,
twice.
that was worthy of cheers because that was just insane.
I just couldn't believe it happened. That was unreal. All right,
Yep.
who's
Anywho.
leading him to green?
Nick should be. Well, I guess it stops depending.
Actually, I'll wait till they get spread out a little bit for my pit stop.
Oh, sharp little strategy here.
Maybe he
Jumps to the lead. He might have took 2 there.
he did not pit
Oh, he didn't pit.
because I think
Oh,
remember he
bold.
pitted and
Yeah.
wound up farther back in the field. I
Yeah.
think that was strategy because
Yeah, he didn't pit.
how many laps they have? They have 47 laps. Oh god, in this stage, that's going to be.
Ah, man. Nick still cleared him, though. I mean, he got the lead, but the preferred line is really the second place car.
Oh,
So
for
that's kinda
sure,
annoying.
and it's really a detriment to the leader. You almost want to be starting second
Yeah.
or fourth or whatever. Like, I would like if I knew a caution was coming, just purposely give up a spot if you can.
Yeah.
Max making a move under sharp there, trying to catch his
Yeah,
TJR teammate Nick.
Oh, Nick
hit.
missed it!
Oh, no! Huge
and-
crash.
Oh, that's going to be a caution for sure. And Max just ran clean into him. This is going to benefit Sharp so much. He can stay out here.
That was
And Max and Nick are going to have to bid for damage.
that was
His two biggest
unreal.
competitors. I told you.
It's
I
that
didn't
last.
back Nick because he's prone to mistakes at times.
Stop it!
I mean,
Stop it! Still plenty of time.
there's still plenty of time. I mean, that's really his only mistake this whole race. So to be fair to him, so
Well, that was just that. I mean, I did that at one point in the truck race on Tuesday. It was it's that last strip that you got.
yeah,
It is.
it
It's
can really mess you up if you hit it wrong.
if you hit it wrong, you're going dead right. If you
Yeah.
try to accelerate too hard on it and turn at the same time, but if you hit it with all 4 tires, it's going to kick you up in the air and to the left. It's so strange.
Yeah. So Sharp should have the lead here. Oh, it looks like Max didn't have too much damage. He ended up staying out, but Nick is way back.
I was going to say Nick probably had.
Like 10th.
Nick probably had. It looks like Lewis had a lot of damage too, or he pitted or something. But we're going to follow Sharp here.
I'm gonna
Headed into
hop
turn
on more
one.
with Nick, watch him come through the field. This is probably gonna be fun to watch.
Oh, Max got a great turn 1. You already heard.
God.
Oh my, big wreck, big wreck,
Oh,
huge
we
wreck.
had a Rudeman Reagan incident.
That was just-
golly.
There are cars inside of each other. That has to be a caution, right?
That is 100% a caution. That was literally a David Rudeman, David Reagan back from like what 10 years ago when they crashed right
Oh
there.
yeah.
That was exactly what it was. Holy cow.
Oh wait,
Yeah, that
no,
was not
wasn't
good.
that headed into turn 6 after the carousel though?
No,
Or,
no.
or was that a
after
different
turn
crash?
one.
That was a different crash.
That must have been something else. Yeah, but people know what I'm talking about.
That was unreal.
So you know, if you're watching, tell me you know what I'm talking about.
I apparently don't know what you're talking about.
I'll send you a clip.
That'd be much appreciated.
Okay.
I haven't watched NASCAR like religiously or barely at all like the last like 5 to 10 years. Terrible package. Can't be having that. Once Jeff Gordon retired, it was over for me.
Yeah.
Terrible.
see it.
Tough scene there. Who's the lead? Oh, Nick is back out there. He apparently kept his car clean somehow.
Oh man, he must have stayed out. Everybody else pitted. Wow,
I
big
thought
moves.
for sure he was caught up in that. Oh, that was the 2 car. I'm sorry. We'll see Nick and Sharp battle here,
Nick gets the better of that.
and
Pretty
Max.
easily.
Well, I mean, he had the preferred line going into 1. You want that low line, as long as you don't get ran over from behind. But these guys have done a great job of being conscious of everybody's different braking points and stuff headed into the turn.
OG up in the 4th after he was involved in that wreck too. I think. Check your Discord.
Are you sent-
OG messing up the bus stop big time.
check
He's
my-
gonna lose some spots here.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this.
Yeah. Most people should know that.
Gotta
that
turn-
crash.
gotta
That's
turn my volume down.
massive. That is a massive. Jag and the OG. Oh, Jag hardened the guardrail.
Oh yeah, I do recall this. Oh, is that Danica
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes, those are the days. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got a caution.
It certainly looks like it. I see some damage back. Who is that? Lewis has heavy damage.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened here.
Crunch had damage. Okay.
OG looked on the inside of Hurd into turn 6. Hurd
Okay.
went wide and spun out over the curb,
Ooh.
and Lewis just plowed him, and Hurd did a barrel roll.
Okay.
Dead serious. Oh my goodness.
Disappointed
gracious.
that I missed that, but I was on the leaders, unfortunately.
I mean, we know who the leaders are. You can come to the back for the 3-star.
Stop it. All right,
yeah,
we'll see who's starting
insane,
it back.
Yeah, get somebody on 5th or 6th and just keep switching back and forth from forward backwards.
Yeah, I think I do remember that accident now. That was unreal.
Yes. Yeah, that was exactly what that other crash was. Somebody hit the outside guardrail and just went straight across the track.
Speaking of Herd, we'll ride along with Herd here.
Oh, fun.
But that second to last corner, turn 6, there's such a steep, like if you overshoot the corner, it goes from having banking to no banking. Oh my.
Wow, we got some.
Swamp sending it in there.
Swamp's in 2nd and Kelvin's in 3rd. I would like to point out.
Nick is. I think Nick will make quick work of that with what we've seen so far tonight. You already heard he's getting forced in the grass. Oh my.
OG into the guardrail. Oh, that's gonna be a caution.
Oh my.
No caution? Oh wow. Oh man, OG gets the worst. Oh, Gator was in it too. So is Lewis.
That is a tough scene for those involved.
That is not a caution. That is literally unbelievable.
How is that not a caution?
Sharp is everybody. Oh gosh, words are. I don't even have words for what's happening right now.
What is going on?
Kelvin just hit Sharp so wide. Draven lost it going into the carousel and hit the inside guardrail. Oh my gosh.
All I see are
K-Bart's in like 5th, 6th.
All I see are just crumpled up hoods. This is getting unreal. As Max Boost is in the lead.
Yeah, Nick is
2nd,
following him, and Jag is cleared for 3rd. So some of the faster guys back to the front, like we expect here.
Is that still Swamp up there?
Yes, that's still Swamp. I expect Sharp to make pretty quick work of K-Bart, Swamp, and you already heard here. He'll probably be up to 4th within the next 5 or 6 laps.
Oh, Swamp took the S's way wide. I think he got loose on one of those.
Especially if Swamp's taking that line through the S's.
I think he might have hit that curb, and it's rough. Yeah, that if curb. You do that.
The second curb, you want to take that, but if you take too much of it, it can really throw you.
Oh, for sure. Swamp ran a little hard into the carousel. He's trying to get back down in that preferred line.
Yeah, K-Bart and. Oh man, Sharp almost made it 3 wide there.
We'll follow Sharp. He's got a lot of people around him.
Yes, he does.
Max and Nick are still the. He's going to get 2 birds with 1 stone in that corner.
Yeah, that's what we call a twofer right there.
It's the old 2 for 1 special.
Yes, sir. We got a good battle behind Sharp too. 4 cars pretty close to each other.
I gotta scroll. I'm trying to scroll without giving people a seizure.
It's hard to do.
Oh yeah, we got a gaggle of cars back here.
That's exactly what it is. A gaggle.
Gaggle of geese.
Is that actually what a group of geese is called?
It used to be, as far as I was aware. It might still be. I gotta Google
it. Sorry. Sharp's closing on Herd here. Oh, Herd taking that last curb awkwardly. Saves it though.
Where's Sharp?
Sharp's gonna have a massive run here off the corner.
He is.
Yeah, he's looking at.
He is. He's looking the inside of. You already heard.
Into 6. That is Sharp in the 4th.
Gaggle.
I said 5 laps. Gaggle. Okay. So
a flock of geese. Or also, informal is a disorderly or noisy group of people.
Oh goodness!
Welcome to Hooked on Phonics, sponsored by the NARL, or the NARL sponsored by Hooked on Phonics. Take your pick, whatever.
Yeah, you kind of messed it up. So I said Sharp to 4th in 5 laps. I think it was only 2, but
he's still. I think he's gonna need a caution. Yeah, he's gonna need a caution. I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of people rooting for a caution, especially the 3 cars that are in that wreck that should have been a caution every day of the week, including Thursday. But guess not on Thursdays. Was Max always ahead of Nick? Yeah, he was. Oh, on the restart. So Max is kind checked out.
Yeah, Max is still there.
Yeah, okay, so the top 4 are pretty spread out. So I'm gonna circle back to some battles here. Get you some action.
Still riding along with Jag Boy here. He's kind of spaced out. Where is Max? Nick's not too terribly far behind.
So it looks like the battle we got here is Swamp and Cave Art and Kelvin. Those are really only 3 together.
Trying to scroll back to him here. There's Cave Art. Not Kelvin. Yeah, they're the 3 closest on the track. Man, you hate not seeing a caution for those guys that were involved.
Yeah, really.
Like when at least 3 cars were involved, that was unreal.
Yeah, especially OG and Gator, because they were at the front.
They were. They had fast pieces for the night.
Yeah, just copping. You'll probably hear Gator at some point tonight say he had a race-winning car and just didn't get the result.
Oh, goodness. I mean, he's always fast at the road courses, but with Max in the field, it's always it's always tough.
I don't know if he had a race-winning car. He definitely had a top 5 car.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. He knows how to get around here. Why am I on crunch? What am I doing? I've had enough of Watkins Glen the past 2 nights.
Honestly, I'm just looking around for some entertainment, and I'm not really getting anything.
Yeah, right. I don't like how when you scroll, like if you're not on the hood cam,
it just flips the camera all over the place.
Yeah, it's unreal. I think that's... No, it's not. I take that back. So Sharp is in 3rd. No, he's in 4th.
Yeah, Jag's in front of him.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see if he can. We'll see if Sharp can track down Jag Boy. I'm gonna actually use this time to take my pit stop since they're spread out now.
Probably good decision.
So I will be back in a second.
Who are you on?
Sharp. We're gonna see if he can catch Jag.
Alrighty. So the answer to that question is gonna be really difficult. We're gonna find out here. Sharp has a big gap behind him too. I believe that you already heard. So behind him. So no pressure from behind here. Pretty clean through the S's as well. Actually got Sharp stream up, so I can tell you the gaps. You don't have the interval up. Stage probably got 3 seconds, 2-3 seconds to get the Jag here. It's actually 2 seconds behind. I just saw. So Jag's look pretty good though, so he's gonna be tough to track down. Gonna scroll through the field here. Looks like K-Bart got around a Swamp for, I believe that is 6th. Yes, it is. I'm gonna be honest, not much to talk about. Nobody's really close to each other. Draven in the grass. Ooh, Draven making a pit stop. I kind of like the decision. They're probably in the pit window for fuel. Yeah, they got about 30 laps left, so they're in the pit window. Pit early, I like that decision, especially if you got a little damage. Oh, looks like OG's getting lapped here. He didn't pit to fix his damage. He's been riding around with a very broken car. He might pit here like Draven did to fix his damage. Nice center. Yeah.
Did you say pit early?
Draven pitted.
Ooh.
I kind of like that decision, especially if he had damage. I think they
Sharp into the wall, getting out of turn 7.
Oh. Man, it's... Seems I'll leave him. Don't look like too much damage there. That's actually alright.
Nah, just it was a slight graze.
That can really catch you out because the camber kind of falls away out of 7. So.
Oh, for sure. That's almost like turn 6 where it's a little like it's banked, but then once you go over that crest, there's no coming back.
Yeah.
There were a couple times that if that happened to me in the truck, I would actually shift up into 4th gear.
Just so you wouldn't lose it. That's really smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's find. Nick is still hanging with Max a little bit.
Yeah. Nick and Max have dropped Jag and Sharp by a mile for the most part.
Oh! Nick just Steved it.
Ah, no way.
He did. Man, he got loose and
his front end is destroyed.
Oh man.
This is what I thought was gonna happen. Nick was gonna be trying to chase down Max or Sharp or whoever, and just pushing a little too hard.
Push too hard. Oh man.
Yeah, that's gonna cost them big.
So they have. Where's Max? He's coming to 27 to go.
Ghost did that last night, trying to run down Nick. He hit the wall. Coming in between 1 and 2.
In the truck race coming to the white flag, Host actually got loose and
did he Steve it too?
He didn't hit the barrels, but he ended up going in the pits.
Oh gosh, was he in the lead?
He was going to pass I think Mac and Marksman for the lead had he kept it straight.
Oh dang, that sucks.
Had to make a video about that. It was pretty funny. But I think on the stream it looked like he hit the barrels. Where is... Yeah, Nick has a crazy amount of damage now.
He's still way in front of... Is he still in front of Jag? Yeah, he's still in front of Sharp and Jag, so... Sharp has caught Jag, though. I think Jag must have made a mistake.
I think he did. He ran really wide.
Oh, Jag really wide there, too. Sharp looking inside. Looks like Jag's just gonna let him have it. Smart decision there.
Yeah, for now, that's a good choice.
You're gonna let him by though. You gotta hang with him. So.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe I think Sharp was catching him a little bit.
Yeah, I think Sharp's a little faster at this point.
So maybe Jags is trying to learn where he can make up time on Sharp there.
Yep. Well. So yeah, if I'm Nick, I'm pitting really soon, especially with all that damage.
I think they're within the fuel window, so there's no sense in staying out.
Yeah. And plus, older tires aren't that big of a disadvantage.
Oh, no, not on these road courses. No, actually, once you get in a rhythm, you can... Oh, he's staying out, man. Oh, he just hit the wall.
Hit the outside wall. Golly, you gotta pit here, man.
I think that's one of the new paint schemes, though. That's a good-looking scheme. I like it.
It is really nice, yes.
Let's go back to...
He kind of deserves it for being a Logano fan, if I'm honest.
Stop it.
Oh, no.
I don't like Logano either, but...
Oh, man. But yeah, they are miles ahead of Sharp, if I'm honest. And, Max is miles ahead of...
It would have been interesting to see... I'm just curious to see if anybody does anything weird strategy-wise. Because I think last season Lewis said he finished 2nd or 3rd, but he didn't take any tires in the final stage.
Oh, okay, so maybe that's what Nick's trying to do here. Not take any tires, just deal.
But with all that damage, you have to take tires.
You don't have to, because it's just going to add time to your pit stop. So. It's not like the game fixes your damage and changes your tires at the same time, so.
It's true. If only it were that easy.
So Max just hit the top of the S's, and Nick is not even in the S's yet. And Nick's going through the S's now, and Sharp's not even in the turn 1 yet. So they're really spread out.
Oh yeah, these guys are spread out. We'll scroll through a little bit, and I think that's Joe who got past Jagboy.
Jag might have some damage then. If he shot by that quickly, yeah. I feel like he had a good car.
I don't see any on his car.
Yeah, okay, well, Max is coming at 24 to go here, so...
If Max could run, 45-second laps, that'd be great.
Yeah, get this thing over with.
these 100%. This is a 100% race as opposed to the normal 50%. So,
Yeah.
it's an endurance race, and like you said, it's a video game. But like if you're using a steering wheel, like some of these guys are, like,
Yeah.
your left leg, man, if you're not ready for it.
Yeah. My shin was feeling it last night. I tell you, the first time I ran Bristol on a wheel, my arms were pretty sore after that one. But my arms don't really get sore anymore, I guess because I'm used to it.
Wow, with all the force feedback and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and just at Bristol, you turn, like, almost over half the lap is turning, and
That's true.
you turn the wheel quite a bit. And we did like a 150 lap race.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're turning for probably like 75% of the race. So.
Unless you're in the truck series at Bristol, in which case
oh yeah,
it's a 200 lap race, and I think you actually just end up driving about 40 of them. That was just unbelievable.
Don't do it too.
Anyway.
But yeah, this is long race.
Yeah, these endurance races really show like who's the most consistent, who makes the least amount of mistakes. Because I think like, if you make a mistake, it can almost compound itself in the guy's head. Where, oh, I need to make up for that, and then you just make another mistake and another mistake, and the more you make those mistakes, the more you're trying to then compensate.
Go faster.
Yeah, trying to compensate for compensate for what you've done, and then in which case it'll just screw you up even more. That is oh man, Jag just went face first into the wall.
Oh gosh, no.
Man. Maybe something happened to Jag's wheel or something.
Yeah, Jag's having a good race. That sucks.
Sharp is in third, Jim.
Yeah. And Sharp's only 3 laps short here.
Pretty
so you might just try it. Sharp's only 3 laps short. So you might try just a little gas and go here. I mean, there's no way you're saving 3 laps. But.
No, if you were going to save 3 laps, you'd have to do it from the outset of the stage. Man, there's just so many crinkled up hoods.
Yeah.
You are welcome,
So this
Jim.
was a race of attrition, for sure.
Unless you're Max, in which case it's just a driving Miss Daisy Sunday drive out here.
No, I mean, he was in it.
Oh, he was. Oh, he for sure was.
Yeah, but he's pulled away.
This final stage, though, he's just he's flexing. He's flexing his muscle.
Yeah. I mean, he's got at least a 15-second lead.
Nick's getting a little loose there, coming out of one. It looks like he still has all that damage, though. So.
Oh no, Max is coming up to OG for a second time this stage. OG, just fix your damage, bud. Come on.
Do we need to get you on his radio there?
Yeah. We need to. Don't tell me you biffed it. Or no, okay, you just.
I think he did the courtesy move there. Like I tried to do to you, but then I just forgot where I was. My brain did a full reboot going into turn 1.
I was in OG's situation. Only once this year, and it was at Homestead when I was stupid and made a wrong decision and got a bunch of damage. And my options were either stay out and hope there's a caution, or pit early and just try to run everybody back down.
And which one did you choose?
I waited for a caution, and I didn't get a caution, so I should have pitted as soon as you can make it on fuel. I think that's. I mean, it kind of sucks because if you get a caution after that point, you're a lap down.
Right.
Here you won't be though.
No.
But ovals you would be. But then I mean, what are the odds you get a caution? I mean, in our league it's pretty low, at least in the Xfinity Cup Series. So.
What are you trying to say about the trucks?
They are caution prone.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fair. There's been quite a few races. Yeah. But I'll be honest, there's been quite a few races that have been really good. So, better than last season, I would say.
Yeah, there's going to be a clunker or two every season in every series. So,
yeah.
As we still look at Max here, Nick is just coming out of 1 where Max is. I'm sorry, Nick is coming out of 7 where Max is just coming out of 1. So he's got a full front straightaway gap. Nick just crossed the line. He's headed into 1. Sharp is in. Oh, he's entering 6 now. Dang, those guys just.
Yeah.
Humongous lead.
Yeah. Gator also looks like he's running with damage. So the whole point of me saying that was hit as soon as you can make it on fuel
Right.
and tires to fix your damage. It's just faster in the long run because you're not running around slower times
Absolutely.
with all that damage.
Right.
That's my opinion. I learned it the hard way.
As
So I
OG
made the wrong
just has
decision earlier.
the most crumpled hood I've seen in a while. Oh, he's going through
He literally has like 55 seconds of damage.
He just went through the bus stop.
He's just rolling with it.
He went through the bus stop at about 35 miles an hour there.
Oh, at this point, knowing OG, he's just kind of gave up on life until the race is over. So, I mean, he's probably rolling around this track in third gear, not shifting, just not caring.
That was kind of where I was at last night in the Xfinity race. Once I had damage and pit too early and realized I had to pit again, it was just kind of like, well.
And plus, you're all by yourself, too.
Yeah.
It just kind of sucks.
As if we look at Gator's car, since he's got Corey LaJoie's face on it, I think Corey's got a broken nose with all that damage.
Man, maybe a jaw, too. He's going to get that wired.
He's going to need braces after this.
Oh, yeah. Does he have the mask on, though?
He does. You can't see it.
That might have saved his beard, though. Might still have some beard hair after that one.
Goodness. This is what we've come to.
I mean, I like Corey LaJoie. Hope he gets a ride.
Is this a battle for a position? Swamp and Lewis here?
I'm going to be honest. I think Lewis got lapped, so I don't think so. That's a good question, though.
I wish we had a ticker. That'd be nice.
What do you mean? You know 704 can only do 5 things right in a game each year.
You mean
ticker was not one of them.
Make everything suck? Is that all 5 of them?
No, I'm going to be honest. There's a few things they did well. Bumps at tracks where there should be bumps. That's pretty good.
I was going to say, please enlighten us with this list. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. See, you're struggling to find it too already. So.
Yeah, I've listed other things before.
Ooh, Lewis, big Lewis at turn 1.
On that.
Okay, so we're at one thing, correct?
Yes.
Still waiting for the additional 4. I'll let you.
You know, can one of them be paint schemes? Because I feel like this game they've done pretty well with paint schemes.
No, but I feel like that should just be in the game anyway.
Okay, fair point. I agree with you there.
It's literally taking a picture of a car and putting it in the game. It shouldn't be that hard.
Okay, to be fair,
honestly, I would forego the paint schemes if they made a better game.
True.
As Max just crossed the line.
Sharp is in the bus stop.
Max is
a long way. Oh, here we go.
13 seconds ahead of second and 38 seconds ahead of third.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was trying to get to on truck stream. Yeah, big lead here. Sharp is only half a second in front of Hurd.
Oh, he is. Hurd is.
Hurd's throwing Sharp down. Wow.
Hurd's been.
K-Bar's also hanging. Interesting.
I wonder if Sharp is trying to save and just maybe make up that time from on the other guys by just not having to pit.
You know what? He might be doing that.
Because he's staying in 4th. Oh my.
Are the audio shifts actually correct? I want to listen to see if he shifts.
I'm watching his streamer now. He stayed in 4th all through turn 1.
Oh, he did.
And up the S's.
Oh, he's totally saving fuel.
He's trying to.
Let's go. Come on, Sharp.
But that's another thing that I like about road courses. You can try all sorts of different strategy. I think he's just going to stay in 4th almost this whole lap.
That is the best way to save fuel at a road course. Is just stay in 4th.
Because that was
downshift.
I did it at Canadian Tire in the trucks, and well, I mean, you can downshift. You just have to shift like really early. Like anytime I was shifting, I was probably shifting at like 6,500 RPMs. So like way like you don't get the pull when you do it, but you end up getting.
Honestly, I still think it's better just to not shift at all.
Right.
Because the RPMs are just lower.
Right. So he's coming to. You already heard went into the pits. Yeah. He's coming to 16 to go, and he's got 15 laps left of fuel.
Bro, he saved 2 laps already. He was 3 laps short.
This will
He
be
must have got
interesting.
short about 10 laps ago.
I think he can
I
do
like
it.
the play.
He's letting
I like
Draven
the
go
play.
by.
Draven's lap down.
Oh, he is, isn't he? Dur.
Yeah. But still, he let him by.
All right, so Sharp is saving.
I kind of want to see what Nick and... I don't know if Nick and... I don't think Max would be saving at this point. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how much time you lose on pit road here. But Sharp's 44 seconds behind Max. Max might still beat him off of pit road.
It would be very close. But I think
you lose like 45 seconds.
Yeah, I think that's about it. But I think
that's 4 tires. If Max just takes fuel, I think he's still going to be ahead of him.
Right. I think if Sharp can save enough, then he can go into go mode. I think he's just trying to make sure he can make it at this point.
I'm assuming he's probably going to have to keep him fourth for another 3 or 4 laps, maybe 5. To be safe.
He's just going to lose so much. I wonder if Max is like, if he can maintain this pace, because like with Max's huge lead like that, maybe he's been saving too. We don't know.
Max literally gained 2 seconds on Sharp in like half a lap.
Do you know if Sharp uses a wheel?
No, he's on controller.
Gotcha. Okay. I know.
So that's probably why he's staying in 4th, because it's really hard to save on a controller.
Oh, absolutely.
So if you just stay in 4th, it makes it really easy.
Because I think if you, on a wheel, because you have one, if you hold in the clutch, you can save fuel that way, right?
I'm going to be honest, I don't even think I have my clutch synced to the game. I never use the clutch.
I've heard that before. I'm not sure if it's 100% correct. OG about to get lapped again. Shout out OG for staying in the race.
So what you're saying is just holding the clutch and coast?
Mm-hmm.
I that's actually how it works in real life. I don't know if if it works in the game like this.
Because I think you can do that in the game. So I wonder if Max is... Because it doesn't look like Max is being like super aggressive, but he also just runs incredibly smooth all the time because he's that good.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Max is coming up the lap Sharp. Max just crossed the line and Sharp's going in the halfway through the S's.
Oh my!
Sharp needs to pick up the pace if he wants to win.
Yeah, he does.
He's really biffing turn 1.
He's just trying to like send it in there just to maintain some sort of speed so his RPMs don't go crazy low. It's actually pretty interesting to watch his stream to see how he's attacking turn 1.
Well, the problem is when you don't shift, you don't have the engine braking when you downshift.
Right.
So you actually have to brake quite a considerable amount earlier when you're not shifting.
Right.
So I think he's just not braking earlier enough in the 1 and 2. In the last 2 laps, he just jumped the curb in 1 and 2. Jimmy Johnson did, but actually got it turned. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, for sure. We'll see how many laps he's coming to go. Because
he's got 12 laps of fuel here.
This is really the only thing we can follow right now. They're so spread out.
Max is going to beat him at this point.
He's got 13. He's not doing a great job of saving at this point. He still hasn't made up that last lap. Max is coming to 12 to go. I think you're better off just running it and
I mean, it's worth a shot, but Max is too fast.
Right. I think Sharp would have had to have started saving about 10 laps sooner.
Yeah.
And committed to it, but I don't know, man.
Max is going to the bus stop and Nick's going into the turn 2. Max is going in the carousel, and
we'll look back from
Sharp is going in the 6.
Yeah, you can see him in just a little dot in the distance, getting closer and closer.
Yeah, Max has got this by. He might win this race by a minute. I'm not even joking.
Maybe.
I thought Sharp and Nick might have something for him. Nick put up a decent fight.
He did until he just had that one mistake. Man.
Yeah.
At least that's what it looked like.
That's a pretty big mistake too. Really cost him.
I'm going to be honest with you, Alexis. I don't know if he has to pit or not. We don't have he doesn't stream, so we can't see it like Sharp does. I would assume he has to, but he has such a big lead that he can just get fuel and go and probably still be ahead.
Yeah, because I think you lose roughly 45 seconds on this pit road with a 4-tire change.
Correct.
But I mean, if he just takes a half a can of fuel, then he's only gonna lose what, like 33,
He'll still
35.
I think he'll still have a sizable lead.
Yeah, he's gonna have a big lead. He might even still be in front of Nick if Nick doesn't pit. So,
well, yeah, with all the damage that Nick had, he's just losing time. Nick is just now entering the bus stop.
Sharp might get Nick here.
He might, if it plays out how we're thinking at this point. I think he will. Sharp's 40 seconds behind Nick. He might not get Nick if Nick pits. Man, Sharp is really butchering turn one though. I think it's just Sharp's attempt to stay in fourth gear. It's pretty rough. I mean, he's doing what he has to do at this point, like to try and win. I mean, that's all you can do with being that far behind the 8 ball at that point. But
yeah,
Sharp is very fast here. It's just the situation that was presented.
Yeah, it's what
it's what he has to do.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he really could hang with Nick and Max. They kind of drove away from him in the first stage. So.
Those two were they were in a class of their own. So far.
We'll see what it does here. I'm gonna find Nick.
Max is just so easy on the gas coming out of the corners.
He's so good. He actually races go-karts, so...
No, I'm not surprised by that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised to hear that either. Kind of explains why he's so good.
So Max just took 9 to go, and directly in front of him is actually Sharp. So
yeah, I told you. Sharp's losing so much time, it's almost not even worth it. Sharp's like 42 seconds behind Nick now.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
He's not even gonna beat Nick at this point.
It'll be close.
Yeah, it's gonna be close there, but I think Nick should be able to pass him. Also, we haven't mentioned. I hope Sharp's. I mean, I think everybody's tires can make it.
I think so, but from what
not positive on that.
From what we're seeing and how he's attacking some of these corners, that left front is taking a beating.
Yeah, especially in one. Max is actually on Sharp's bumper.
He is. He's right behind him now.
Yeah.
Sharp is going to let him on by. He's committed to the strategy, and you kind of have to be at that point. But
yeah,
Max. I thought he was going to pit. He took that last corner so slow. But let's not forget that pit line comes up pretty fast. So if you are going to have to pit, you have to be super clean.
Yeah, and actually, I think the pit road's 40, not 45.
It is. Yes, it is.
4-0. You got to get low down. Yeah.
4-0.
Actually, Jag is catching Sharp for position here, and I'm not sure if Jag is pitted or not. But if he has, that's interesting.
Can we get the F1 ticker rolling where it's like pit and then like an interval between each car? That'd be ideal.
I would also like to point out that Max has lapped to third.
He has, yes.
There's only 2 cars on the lead lap right now. Oh.
Yes. Max is just something else on these road courses. It's unreal. And he's got about half a lap on second place, too. Let's not forget that.
Yes. Partly because Nick made a mistake. Max was already pulling away at that point. So.
Right. Yeah, Jag is catching him. OG's on pit road. I wonder if he's just gonna...
freaking time.
There was a point last night when I considered just driving down pit road repeatedly, just so I had to do less laps.
Pulling a Ronnie in Martinsville?
Yes. That was still just a legendary performance.
We need a 30 for 30 on that from one season to the next. Getting third the next season. We need a 30 for 30 for that. Somebody make that video.
What if I told you somebody 69 laps down finished
third in the next season? I need that in my life.
NARL's 30 for 30. Yeah. Trying to see how many laps they have left. I keep forgetting to look on Sharp Stream.
While we're talking about Ronnie, shout out Ronnie. Won the Xfinity race at Charlotte. That's his first NARL win.
That he did.
So congrats to him.
Love seeing Ronnie do well. Good guy.
Yes, sir. Anyway, back to this race. I wonder if Sharp's releasing it here. I feel like he's pulling away from Jag now. Jag might have made a mistake. Obviously, I'm not really sure, but
Oh,
looks like he's
yeah,
gapped.
he's downshifting now.
Oh,
Max is
he
Max is in the pits, by the way.
Oh, at least there'll be a few cars on lead lap now. Actually, I misspoke earlier. He lapped up to 4th because K-Bart is in front of Sharp. So Max only lapped to 4th.
Look at K-Bart. He's really improved in this game.
Shout out K-Bart.
He's really upped his game this season. He's done very well. Oh yeah, Sharp is going for it now.
Yeah, so I was about to say he's gapped. He's pulling away from Jag, so I figured he was. Oh yeah, he's shifting now. So I'm assuming he's saving up fuel at this point.
Yeah,
Man,
he
ran
took
in 4th gear for like.
He took half a can.
Max, yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't.
Is he out of pit road yet?
Oh yeah, he's already up. He's up in the S's already.
Oh, it's Sharp is coming in the 6. Nick's just crossing the finish line. So what we're saying is Max won without a caution or mistake.
Pretty much.
I don't even think I can jinx Max because he's so good.
Yeah, I don't foresee him making a mistake. He's a machine. He just doesn't ever. K-Bart's in pit road, so Sharp is up to 3rd. He just took 6 to go, so Max is coming to 5 to go.
Has Nick pitted?
No.
Alright, so we're going to assume he has to pit as well.
I would assume so, also.
He's also has damage, so if he decides to fix that damage, Sharp might be able to jump him on pit road.
The top 5 is Max, Nick, Sharp, Jagboy, and K-Bart, since Marksman just asked in the comment section.
I believe Jag still has to pit, and I also believe that Nick still has to pit. Could be wrong there, though.
I think Nick.
But Sharp saved enough fuel. Max has already pitted. K-Bart just pitted, so...
I think if Nick has to pit, because I think he was about 17 seconds in front of Sharp. I think Sharp can still nab second, so it'll be a good run for him regardless. As on Sharp's stream, he's coming to 4. Okay, so Max is about to take 4 to go.
He's actually gaining on Nick. Sharp is.
Nick is in the bus stop right now. I wonder if Nick's been saving too.
Sharp just started coming up to S's. That could be what it is. Nick might be saving. I don't know if the audio for the shifting is correct.
It's not.
That's what I thought. So I can't really tell if he's shifting or not.
Because I watched the Canadian Tire truck race afterwards, and it sounded nothing like what I was doing. Like you could tell that I was going slower out of the corners, but it still was making like these odd shifting noises.
Max is so far in front.
Just unreal.
I want to have to apologize to him when we interview him. Sorry, I shouldn't have doubted you.
I thought my Dark Horse prediction was going to be good.
Was Nick your Dark Horse?
Yeah.
That's not really a Dark Horse, though. He won the Xfinity race last night.
Well, it's still a cup race. It's still a cup race.
13
Stop.
That's not a Dark Horse.
Xfinity call-up. He was my pick. Bro. I went off the grid. Stop.
He beat third by like half a lap.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on. Okay, whatever.
Don't sass me.
I mean, you got the full sass there because it wasn't a Dark Horse. Sorry.
I'm calling it a Dark Horse. This is my booth.
Max is at the top of the S's, and Nick just came out 7.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop talking about how good Max is.
Man, Max sucks. I'm just kidding. I could never say that with a straight face.
No.
Just terrible. Alright, how many laps does Sharp have left?
On his stream, he's coming in the 6th, so I'll tell you in a bit.
I'm looking at it now as well.
Okay, gotcha. Then I won't tell you, because you'll already know.
3. Okay, so Max is coming to 2 to go.
You know what? I don't think Nick has to pit.
I don't think so either. Sharp's tire light just came on.
Oh, fun. I mean, he's been rocking the left front in the
the
one.
He's made them last, though. I mean, for 3 laps, it's fine.
Yeah.
As we ride with Max here, who has been damn near untouched all night. Well, not all night, for the 3rd stage. Though
Nick was in front of him for most of the first stage. Actually, pretty much all the first stage.
Nick won the first stage, I believe.
Yeah, and then Max got put into some traffic, but he came through that. But once he got back to the front, he
has been an unstoppable force as he's... We're not going to have an exciting finish like Canadian Tire, the last road course that we did, but... We
might need to put like an asterisk if you want to join the league. No professionals.
It was fun in the cup chat today. I was like, Max said he was in, and I was like, Max, no. I was like, at least make it interesting for the commentators. And I was like, you have to get really, really drunk beforehand.
He would be the guy to do that. Just
he just took the white flag. We'll ride along with him and finish this piece out.
I'm still sitting on Sharp here. I'm curious if he's gonna make it.
Oh yeah, I think
he's still a little short.
I'll scroll back because by the time Max finishes, I'll have enough time to scroll back there.
You don't have to slander the rest of the field like that.
It's not the fact that these guys can't do road courses, like, because everybody in the league is very good. It's just that Max is that good. I think in Xfinity Season 1, he won here by over a minute. He might have damn near lapped the whole field. Like, so it's not like that's just how good he is. And that was with Big Jim in the field, who he's also very good at road courses. So as Max comes out of 7 for the final time to nab his 9th win of the season, my goodness, he's looking for those double digits. We'll scroll back to Nick.
Sharp slapped the wall going into 7. Jag is on him for 3rd.
Ouch.
And he does not have enough fuel. Oh, contact.
Sharp doesn't?
He said he had 1 lap of fuel before he got to the line. Ooh. So it's gonna be close.
It's gonna be real close. He's got Jag hot on his trail.
Jag is right on him too. Also, he's probably got some damage from hitting the wall going into 7 the lap before. We'll see if he can make it.
All he's got to do is coast.
Car, so I like his chances on fuel mileage here.
Right. It looks like as long as he can.
I don't know. Oh.
I think he's good. Oh, he's out.
Oh, he's out.
Jagboy. I think Jagboy's out too. Jagboy's out too.
Oh, that's lucky. I'm not gonna lie.
So we got Max, Nick, Sharp, Jag. Man, I don't even know who's next. K-Bart.
I think K-Bart. Yeah.
Oh, they already all finished, I think. Because they're all lapped down. My goodness.
That's interesting.
This is wild. If you want to get Max in here, just knock that out of the way. Max won by 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And he pitted.
And I think he had 3rd by...
I don't have to do anything. Okay, we're good.
That's a lot. Almost a minute.
It was unreal.
He had 3rd by 48 seconds.
Just unreal.
There's only 4 cars on the lead lap. We'll say that.
My goodness. As we're already joined by Max. Fast on the track and fast in the party.
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't even know what to say. Well, aside from congratulations, Max. Great win on a road course once again. 5 for 5 so far on the road courses. How does it feel after winning on a road course yet again?
Oh man, it feels really good. I really drove my heart out for that one. Nick was ridiculously fast. If there was a late race restart, I don't know if I had anything for him on the short run because I mean he was really fast. So. Oh man, I'm wiped out. That was a long race.
Long race, huh? Yeah. These 100%ers. I mean, do you do anything different for those as opposed to just the normal 50% races that we do?
For this one, just because I run the shifter and everything, I physically just was like, okay, slow down those first two stages, like just you know physically, I gotta physically take it easy. So I had to kind of like measure how much effort I was putting into it, and then towards the end of the race, man, I was hoping there wasn't going to be a caution because I'm wiped out. That was everything.
Man, I don't blame you. Alan, what do you got for Max?
Well, first, congratulations on the win. Very impressive. I owe you an apology because I didn't pick you to win the race, and I should have. I don't know what I was thinking. So sorry about that. So pretty much the only time you weren't in the lead, you're behind Nick in most of the first stage. He held you up there, and then I think you got shuffled back in the pack in stage 2 when all those cautions happened. So what was your mindset trying to get back to the front when all that happened?
I knew I had the speed to get by everybody. It was just to do it safely and not ruin anybody else's race. So, I mean, I knew if we had a green flag run, I could at least make it up to P2 before we got to that final stage. So it was just maintain, take it easy, and don't wreck anybody. I don't like wrecking people. I especially don't like wrecking people at Watkins Glen. Shout out to the Pro League race. Still feel really bad about taking out Kyle Arnold. So, just taking it easy.
You got anything else for him, Al?
I mean, you lapped up the fourth. Only 4 cars are on the lead lap. I mean, there's really not much to say after that, if I'm honest. So
fair enough. Well, Max, who do you want to shout out after your 9th win on the season in the NARL?
I want to give a shout out to Josh Harbin. He's known as the Bear. He's one of my competitors in the Pro League, and he's had a pretty rough couple of days with a health scare. And even though he is a competitor and him and I have butted heads on track, he's actually one of the nicest guys I've met, or not actually met, but talked to. He actually, if it wasn't for him, before the Pro League, there was like a 10K race at Homestead. You had to like be in the top 24 to make it, and I wasn't going to make it. I was like 27th or something like that. And he and Sloppy Joe and Mike RPM, a bunch of the other Pro League guys, like stayed in a party, and we worked and worked and worked to try to have really good runs, draft together. And he was good, and he led us to it. And on the last run we could possibly get in before the time was up for entry, we made it. And if it wasn't for Josh Harbin, I wouldn't have even had a chance to be in that race. And he didn't have to help me, and he did. And that really meant a lot to me. And he's a really nice guy. He cares about the community, he cares about this game, and that really meant a lot. So I just want to shout out to him. Like, I'm sending prayers your way, man. I hope you feel better and heal, and nothing else that's going on health wise will impact him in the future.
Well, definitely shout out to him, and we'll keep him in our thoughts and prayers as well. Anybody else you want to shout out before you go, sir?
Of course, you guys for sitting through a 100%er watching this craziness. There's a bunch of wrecks. There was green flag racing. So shout out. I love you guys' commentary. I love going back and rewatching these races, man. You guys make it fun and entertaining, and I get to show my coworkers, be like, look at this, look at these awesome commentators. Like, this is great. So,
I mean, I didn't mean it.
To you guys.
I didn't mean that question for that to happen, but I mean, I won't say no to that.
If you play it back, you might want to skip from like lap 70 to the end, because that was a little shaky in there.
Well, Max, with that, we'll let you get on with your night, and we'll get your teammate Nick in here as well.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
Congrats again.
Thank you.
Are you friends with Nick, Alan?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You guys are in the Xfinity Series together, as he was using the...
I think we are.
The Joey Logano car. Gross.
The Yikers, yeah. Okay,
Although
maybe we aren't friends.
The paint scheme was good.
The paint scheme was good.
You can type it in, I think, manually.
Yeah, I know.
Fail.
We are.
It happens. As we wait for Nick, I mean... That was just unreal. It kind of went as we expected, but Nick put up a great fight, though.
Just making sure I get his username right here. Yes, I thought. Okay.
What else? What you can take away from this aside from the fact that Max is ungodly fast at road courses, especially the Glen?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Jag was a lot better than I thought he was going to be. He got fourth. He was the last car in the lead lap. So, I mean, that was pretty good for him. I didn't really expect him to be up there. But... As we're joined by Nick.
Oh, we are joined by Nick, our second place finisher. How you feeling after that long race, Nick? And congratulations on your second place finish.
Thank you. I'm tired after doing that 2 nights in a row. First last night in Xfinity, second tonight in Cup. I'm not going to complain. Last stage was definitely a struggle, though.
Oh, absolutely. That last stage is a marathon, as you kind of saw last night from the Xfinity race, which you won. I mean, you were fast then. Is there anything that you translated over from those Xfinity cars to the Cup cars tonight?
There's little bits and pieces. The braking points are relatively similar, but the Cup cars are still a different animal at the end of the day. So I still had to relearn how to drive the Cup cars and all that. So it was definitely a learning process throughout the race, but good finish.
Oh, you seem like you and Max were kind of in. I mean, everybody in the Cup is A class, but you guys were in like A+ class for a majority of that race. Was there? You saved at the end there, correct?
Oh yeah.
And was that because you had damage from? On our side, it looked like you torpedoed the pit wall. I don't know exactly what happened. So, what happened there?
Basically what happened there is I was trying to keep up with Max because I was maintaining a steady 2-second gap, and I got a little too much off the final corner, got real loose, was heading straight for the barrels. I mean, I was going right to the barrels. So I cranked it back to the left, and I think I hit with the rear end of the car, and I did like a pirouette, and went back going straight.
Okay, so it wasn't as bad as it seemed on stream. That's good to know because you had like unbelievable front end damage on our end. So.
I had 91% error that whole run.
Okay. Could be a lot worse, but
it could have been engine damage.
But anyway, I mean that was my question. I wanted to know what happened there because it looked terrible from our end. Alan, what do you got for him?
Well, congratulations on your second place there. I'm gonna be honest, you were the only one that could really hang with Max. But was there anything you could have done setup wise, or maybe line to have a better shot at the race win there?
Well, I think if we would have taken out the carousel, I would have had a better chance at it.
That's fair. Max was really good through there.
Oh, you couldn't compete. I mean, it was ridiculous to a point. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to beat Max at these road courses and whatnot. So I'm gonna take my second place finish and move on with my life. Go back down to the Xfinity series.
Well, you definitely held your own up here. Do you have anything else for him, Alan?
I mean, no.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You had the second best car. You won stage 1, so I mean that was pretty impressive. You held off Max there.
For sure, won stage 1 and 2, right?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember.
It's such a long race. They kind of blur. Okay, so you won stage 1.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah. So I mean, you won 2 stages. Congrats there. So.
Definitely showed.
I could hold him off for maybe 3 laps, but after that 3 laps, it was just best to let him go.
Right. Well, with that, after your great run, who do you want to shout out?
I just got to shout out my TJR teammates. Max did help me out with a little bit of an adjustment that I had to make. So shout out to him. And, everyone at TJR, thank you guys for putting the show on, and yeah.
Well, congratulations again, and we will let you get on with your night.
Well, thank you guys.
Right on. You as well. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Alan. Any last takeaways before we tell the people where they're going next?
Max is really good.
We already knew that. What else?
Max is really good. That's all we gotta say. I mean, that's the big takeaway from the night. Max is fast.
Max, yes, that's true.
And Nick's also good at Watkins Glen.
He's very good at Watkins Glen. So
That's all I got.
I don't
It's
have
pretty
much
standard
else.
race.
I don't have much else from that. So with that, you guys are the next up at Iowa Speedway for the Xfinity Series.
Ooh, fun. Yeah, love me some Iowa.
That'll be. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's November 4th. That's a week from today. You guys have Sunday off.
Oh yeah, we are off Sunday. So
let me try
next
again.
race is
Darlington.
Monday.
At
Ooh,
8:45
Darlington.
Eastern. Darlington for the Southern 500 for the Cup guys. So
I'm gonna be honest, that could turn into a real messy race if they're not getting
that's another endurance race in the fact that it's 184 laps and it's a mile and a half, but you're running like 30 something second lap times.
And you're so close to the wall.
Yeah, it's a marathon as well, but well, that's where you can find the Cup guys on Monday, and that's our next race. So you know where to tune in.
What about truck race?
The truck race on Tuesday will be at Kansas.
Oh, that's gonna be going. Turn into that.
We are racing on election night, so it'll be interesting. With that, we'll let everybody go. Thank you for watching as well, and everybody have a good night. Thank you, Alan, for being in here as well.